Yeah, clear. Yeah.
Good
Okay.
evening. Today is Sunday, January the 15th, 2023. We haven't been giving lectures for the past several days because we were busy to get ready for the opening of the Sacred Virtue Institute of Moral classroom work. We have completed the registration in New York State. And now we're gonna be able to focus upon producing moral class, hopefully every day, right? Mm-hmm. And I will continue to, deliver through the Facebook. We have the Facebook reel that I do 1.5 minutes with letters, so people can very easily follow us. Those who want to learn Chinese characters, this is really a great lecture format for people to learn the proper pronunciation of some very important Chinese characters. But behind these characters are very profound truths. The human world right now are facing a lot of danger. Seriously, it's life-threatening danger. And all these dangers are resulting from one character. Okay, I'm gonna explain that. Okay, now when you look at the Chinese characters are very amazing. No other language is like Chinese language, Chinese characters. The character, when you look at it, you will immediately start to connect with a force, almost an energy system. When I look at this character, I feel disgusted. A feeling of like bad, disgusting, immediately come into my heart. This image, somehow delivers that. Okay. Now this is called evil. This character means evil. And the Western world knows about the great God Jesus was put on the cross. When you look at this Chinese character, you see a cross. You really do. You see a cross there, And then underneath you have the heart sign. Okay. So there is something that makes your heart feels bad in a way. Okay. There are certain messages already delivered to you when you just look at the Chinese character. This is also one very important reason. I do believe that spiritual teachings, when it's delivered in the Chinese character, it is so powerful. And I also am very committed that the public school, really the students need to learn Chinese. Chinese characters. These days, public school, they don't teach morality, spirituality, and the Chinese language is also not being taught. If these three things can be modified and the student's heart then can be nourished. So before I go into the details of this lecture, I just want to speak about this aspect. Now let's get started about today's moral class. Mr. Shim has put together this very, very powerful moral lesson, simple but profound. This is fundamental in every regard, as a matter of fact, for the entire humanity. Okay. Morality is actually based upon the law of the universe. Yes. Morality is about the law of the universe manifesting in the human world. It is a law for the human heart. How the human heart, human mind should operate. This is why morality is the foundation of humanity. Morality differentiates humanity from all other things, like animals. Humanity without morality is no longer humanity. Okay, because in the universe, the life has different levels. And the human life phenomena in the human world is subjected to the law of the universe at the human level. That law at the human level is called morality. Human world has law, human-made law. human society's law should be 100% based upon morality. Sadly, currently the human level law already deviated away from morality. And so when human beings follow the human-made law that's already deviated from the morality, do you think there is hope for humanity? No hope at all. That's why we are facing global plague that's threatening everyone's life. That's why moral teaching is something that can save people's life. That's why we built the Sacred Virtue Institute. And this is something very urgent. We want people to know what we are feeling, and we want to encourage everyone to pay attention to morality and seek for the fundamental truths of how human beings should behave that can still be considered in the universe to be justifiable for survival. If a human being departs from morality, that person is subjected to elimination and the total destruction by the law of the universe, sentenced to death. Okay, so let's go to this very fundamental law right now here that summarizes the essence almost of the human morality. Chinese people all knows about this principle through the traditional Chinese culture, but the Communist Party of China wiped out the traditional Chinese culture. Now, young generations, even old generations, when they follow communism, they don't recognize this. If they really recognize this, they will not be dead today because of the COVID, Wuhan pneumonia, we call the CCP virus. Wuhan pneumonia, CCP virus, okay. So let's go about today's lecture. Number one, character. This is a very powerful character. Okay. This character is called Shan.
Shan.
Yeah. Shi, An, Shan.
Shan.
So remember, Chinese characters has 4 tones: flat, up, down and up, and down. Okay. So we basically here, this is 4, number 4, right? Okay. Shan. Yeah. Shan. Okay. Shan in English means kindness. Or compassion. Or good. Okay, Shan. Okay. Next character is Xing.
Xing.
Xing. Xing.
Xing.
Xing means action. Okay. Doing. Okay. Okay. Xing. Okay. Shan xing.
Shan xing.
Means kind action. Good action. Compassionate action. You know?
Yeah.
Now, next character is this one called De. Okay. De.
De.
De. De means gain or obtain or receive. Okay? That's what it means. De. Shan xing de. De means gain, obtain, receive. What do you receive? You receive shan. Okay. You receive kindness, compassion, and good. When you do good things, you receive good reward. Chinese people goes like this. 善有善报. Chinese people call like this. The old tradition, they goes like this. 善有善报. Okay. That's the simplified version, or the Chinese people can see. 善有善报, good will have good reward. That's what the Chinese people say. 善有善报, okay? Yeah. So this is like a traditional value. And Western society also have the same saying that you receive what you give, right? You receive what you give, you know? So 善有善报, 善行得善, this is all like a common moral that all the people from the old time, they always in their heart know that when you do good things to other people, you will be rewarded. If you do bad things, next, this word, okay? Now, this word, right? This word, it's called 恶. 恶, yeah. 恶 means evil. Okay. Wicked, right? Wickedness. You know, bad, right? 恶. Yeah. 恶行 action.
恶行
得 means gain. 恶 bad results. Bad consequence. Okay. When you do good things, you will receive good reward. When you do bad things, you will receive bad consequence. So Chinese people say, this is the simplified way of writing 恶. That's like this, okay? But I like to write the way that, you know, kind of looking, when you look at it, you already see, you know, that 恶. Yeah, when you look at it, you really don't like it. You know what I mean? 恶, yeah. 恶有恶报. You have, yeah. Yeah, 恶有恶报. When you do bad things, you will be having retribution. The 报 in English is basically called retribution, you know? Retribution.
Retribution.
Retribution manifesting in a very vivid way currently in China. Do you know currently every day, according to the news right now in China, altogether has 900 million people infected.
900 million people.
Yeah, 900 million already infected. And every day about 25,000 people dead. Right? Death case is about 25,000 death case. But the media in China is hiding it. But just based upon the report of the famous people who are dead every day, you know, it's very interesting. The first set of people who are dead, very famous people, are those scientists, famous academy members, you know. And then after that, a lot of artists, famous artists, professors, they all promote communism big time, you know. And then right now, I think a lot of police officers, lots of police officers are dead, young now. Before it was like old 90s. Right now, 37 years old, and all that, they're all dead. Okay, and they have this something called they call it a white lung. Okay, white lung, 白肺. So those people's lung turn into white. Okay, now white lung is basically due to the immune system launches a very abnormal immune response. Just like when people do organ transplant, when someone receives an organ from another person, the immune system recognizes that organ doesn't belong to him, start to viciously attack the organ if it's not matched well. So white lung is a phenomenon that shows that the person has an immune response that's suicidal. It basically are killing itself. So the person who died from the white lung phenomena is due to the immune system carries out a very abnormal suicidal attack towards its own lung. Okay, so it's called a cytokine storm in the frontier immunology research. I give lectures about this white lung phenomena. I know very clearly it have something to do with if the immune system cannot recognize self versus non-self. It doesn't recognize self versus non-self. The good immune system, when the virus comes in, will recognize the virus is the non-self and only selectively attack the invaders.
Yeah.
But when the immune system cannot differentiate self versus non-self, it starts to attack the lung and kill itself. Now, why this is the case? Why those people who suffer from white lung and dead are all Communist Party members? Some people say this is bizarre. Why? As if the virus has eyes and very selectively only kill those people who are communist. I told them that it is because when the person believes in communism, why you believe in communism? We are created by our creator. And we supposed to love our mother. Right?
Right.
Now communism teaches you to kill your mother. Got it?
Yeah.
So that's why when people believe in communism, they cannot differentiate self versus non-self. They kill themselves first. That's why the people who are right now dead, it's a retribution. That's 恶报. That's called 恶行得恶. You see, all those communist followers, they promote communism. The more they promote, the more evil doings they have done, the more evil retribution they're going to receive, and eventually they got the white lung. Their job dead. Okay, that's why I say moral class can save people's life.
Yeah.
This, if people really put into practice in their daily life, if those Communist Party members, they cannot, if they can now, because of this moral lesson, suddenly repent. I'm wrong. Communism is no good. I will quit from communism. I will not be a part of the Communist Party of China anymore. And I will repent and I will recite 真善忍好 truthfulness, compassion, forbearance. You see? 善 真 why need 真? If your kindness has no truth to base it, the farmer bring back a poisonous snake from the frozen state, warm it in front of his chest. The moment when the snake wakes up, the first thing the snake did was bite him and cause his death. When you have kindness without the guidance of truth, it's not a true kindness. You're ignorant. That's why truth is very important, you see? Truthfulness, number one. Kindness, together. Only kindness together with truthfulness, that's called a true kindness. Do you know what I mean? Yes. So then there is also a word called 忍. Why needs to be 忍? 忍 doesn't mean to tolerate evil. No. 忍 actually is about forbear the pressure add on to people when people are upholding truthfulness and compassion. Truthfulness, compassion, forbearance are three aspects of the truth, are three aspects of kindness, are the three aspects of forbearance. So Falun Dafa teaches truthfulness, compassion, forbearance to be the fundamental law of the universe. If you meditate on it, you will see that, yes, truthfulness, compassion, forbearance is in every particle, in every life. That's the fundamental elements of all life. And if you look at all moral lessons, you will see that truthfulness, compassion, forbearance are the cornerstone for all moral lessons. Okay, so when people recognize 善行得善, 恶行得恶, and can get rid of the 恶 and choose to be 善, then that person will be saved.
Yeah.
So we hope this moral lesson can be delivered to every one of you and recite it and write it and put into your 行 action. And we send our best wishes that you will receive this. You know, you will receive wonderful, wonderful reward.
Okay,
Thank you.
you.